In recent days, the number of daily cases of coronavirus in the archipelago has been increasing, a situation that has been worrying the public. We go with Braulio Mendoza, who have more information of this detail.
Cases of COVID-19 are increasing in the country, and the archipelago of San Andres is no stranger to this reality. Only today, the departmental government reports 65 active cases of COVID in the islands, 58 in San Andres and 7 in West Providence. It is also reported occupancy of ICU of 24% in the department. But facing this reality that the inhabitants of the island are taking care of the coronavirus, we made a tour through the street to show how much the citizenship is protected from the coronavirus. During the tour, we could see people making correct use of the mask while others are without it, and crowds of people in places such as the pedestrian walkway or Sprat Bite. An official of the Health Secretariat gave a balance on the progress of the PRAS strategy in addition to self-care recommendations to the citizens.
We're talking about PRAS. The balance in PRAS right now is that everybody right now in the island, we have some different points in the island where we're taking the muestras them of antígeno. We're working together, Braulio, with Sanitas, Medbay PS, and the Territory of Health. We're trying to get out to everybody. We have different sectors right now. I can tell you, Monday we do it in Sprat Bite, Tuesday we do it in Parque Manawar, today with the Cañón de Morgan, tomorrow we're going to be Avenida Newbal. I'm inviting everybody to come along, take the test, how we can know what's going on. All of us know that COVID right now have a lot of numbers that come out positive right now. I recommend everybody to continue use their mouthpiece, continue have the social distancing, continue wash their hands, that we can try keep down COVID in the island.
The official invites all the citizens to use the biosecurity protocols to avoid the massive spread of COVID-19 in the department.
The Postconsumer Waste Collection Day has already begun so that the community can make final disposal of these difficult-to-manage materials. The day includes a tour of different sectors of the island to collect these materials in an orderly manner.
Minutes ago at the Morgan's Canyon, the inauguration of the Day of Collection of Post-Consumer Waste began, and it will take place until Friday. It is reiterated that items such as white goods or appliances, technological items, batteries, lamps, cardboard, expired medicines, old televisions, among others, can be brought to the Morgan's Canyon as well as to the Manawar Park. Some of the entities present express the importance of this activity.
Sensibilizar, concientizar a la población.
To create awareness, to make the population aware of what those waste causes to the ecosystem of the department. The other thing is to demonstrate that, yes, it is possible.
Likewise, there will be collection days in different sectors of the island from 8 in the morning.
Hay tres rutas establecidas.
There are established transports in San Luis. There is a route in the downtown sector, and there are those who are taking up the waste on the hill or on the ring road as well. There are going to be trucks from the armed forces and trucks from the departmental government doing these selective routes.
An excellent opportunity for the community to get rid of those materials they are no longer using. People have welcomed this initiative because they have brought materials. Teleislas News will be attentive to know how much material was collected today in order to offer the information in our central broadcast.
And in spite of the strong weather conditions during the Holy Week, although with some restrictions, maritime activities were enabled, making San Andres the second most visited destinations in Colombia during the major holiday week.
More than 14,000 people were mobilized in 865 boats during the Holy Week. This was the report provided by the DIMAR, through the port captain of the San Andres, who also mentioned that they were watching to maintain the biosecurity protocols throughout all of the tourist sites on the island.
We share a positive and successful report of the high season of the Holy Week, where we were able to safeguard maritime safety and human life at sea. This was reflected in the fact that we had 0 accidents at sea and we were able to develop tourist activities at sea. It is important to highlight that we had mobilization of 14,155 passengers in 865 vessels. This tells us that San Andres is becoming one of the most popular tourist destinations for Colombians, making it the second most visited destination during this past Holy Week.
It is worth mentioning that the port captain, on behalf of the DIMAR, gave thanks to the community for the good behavior they had during the Holy Week vacations and assured that they will continue to watch over the maritime security of the islands.
Every year this month, we celebrate Children's Day, and our department will not stay behind, so Social Development Secretariat will have multiple activities around the island to commemorate this special day.
Good evening, Lisa and LDT reviewers. Well, as you know, we get to April, the month of the children, because the 24th of April, we celebrate the day of all these people, these important people in our life. That's why the Secretary of Development in our department don't plan a lot of activities with a lot of institutions in our department to get to each of the sectors of the island to celebrate this important day.
We invite all who can come and enjoy with us in this month of April, because we celebrate the Children's Day, but the whole month. So we want to everybody enjoy with us. We can play, we can make all kind of things. Fiuno and Fiuno can come. We want the all about San Andres, we want the San Luis, we want the Cuof, we want to go Brooksville, we want to go Natania. Well, right now we're right here is Natania, but we want to go all about, so I want to all who can celebrate with us.
In the activities that they have planned, they will have different recreational activities. They will have workshop, music, dancing, a lot of things. You just have to be pending to the institutional website to know in which day they will get to your sector and enjoy them your important day. This is all information I report from here, from the town of the island. Continue, Lisa, in the studio.
And with the objective of preventing idleness in the children of the island, FUNSA will carry out different activities so that the little ones can enjoy themselves in a healthy manner during this month.
With toys, candies, and many games, the children will be able to celebrate their month as the favorites and learn articles of the political constitution of the country in a didactic and recreational way through puppets.
The idea we have for this Children's Month is to show them a dynamic way to learn the political constitution of Colombia, because if you show a child, that part is very boring to them. So we will do it in a dynamic way with didactic games, puppets, and topics that will call their attention. We will also have a space with board games such as chess, Rubik Cube, cards with table, where we will teach them so that they are outside for leisure, where everything is didactic and pedagogical.
On the other hand, the DJ's Foundation will be carrying out cleanup days on the beach and call on the community to support the initiative.
For this month, we will also have a cleanup in the downtown beach area, and we will do it one day a week to collect plastic and everything that is recyclable to contribute little to the improvement of the island.
For donations for the children, the community can contact the DJ's Foundation at fundasai@hotmail.com or phone 317-255-7085.
Now let's get to know other facts that are making news in our brief news sections of today.
The Citizen Prevention Group of the National Police shared an afternoon of storytelling with children and adolescents of the San Luis sector, with the aim of providing spaces for healthy recreation for children of the island. The police seeks through these spaces to encourage the love of reading in children. The departmental government, through the Secretariat of Health, has established several points of vaccination against COVID-19, where people over 70 years old can access the dose from 9 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. Older adults may approach the departmental hospital to be inoculated. A group of the Secretariat of Health will visit house to house in the sector of Atlantico today, Wednesday, and the Cultural House on the Hill has been established as another point of vaccination for today in the afternoon. With the objective of developing preventive activities to avoid the spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus, the Secretariat of Government, in coordination with the Secretariat of Tourism, Migration Colombia, the Office of Control, Circulation and Residence OCRE, and the Colombian Institute of Family Welfare, delivered 2,000 masks donated by the Pro Archipelago Foundation in the framework of the campaign, "Because I Take Care of Myself, I Want to Be Well." This in order to comply with the protocols issued by the Ministry of Health and not to lower our guard against this disease.
Now we continue with the weather forecast. The weather forecast for today, April 7th, in the coastal area of the archipelago, the sky is partly cloudy. Temperature is 29 degrees Celsius with wind from the northeast direction with intensities of 23 km per hour. Humidity forecast is 70% and probability of precipitation is 4%.